You finally promised yourself that this is it. I'm going to make those changes. You are promising yourself that your time is here. You are ready. You're going to start to eat better. You're going to start to move your body. You are ready for the changes. You are going to feel amazing. And then situations in your life are starting to defeating your intentions. Things are happening around you. Family members are sick. Your own life situation is in turmoil. There is personal problems. There's relationships problems. You feel defeated and you feel like a failure because you're not able to stick to it. Is that what is happening in your life right now? Is that something that you're actually dealing with right now? I'm going to give you a couple of amazing tips that are going to help you not to be defeated by the situations or the overwhelm that you're feeling because of the situations that is bombarding you from every angle in your life. So the 2 tips that I'm giving you now are really something that I implement in my life too, that I use and that help me. And I know that they will help you too. But first, let me just tell you, just very briefly, how this is affecting me in my life right now. Because building this online business that I'm doing right now so that I can help as many women as possible to be feel amazing and to help them overcome certain problems, for them to be able again to live a very productive and happy life again through targeted nutrition, through exercises, through lifestyle changes and all that. And with that comes for me the overwhelm of really laying it all out there and just giving you all I have, and in so many different areas I want to give it to you that I know I can't. I have to do it very in very certain stages, and because I want to make sure that you can digest everything this very slowly and not feel that overwhelm when it comes to certain changes that they need to make. So for me is I want to give it all to them right away so that they can experience these changes so very quickly. But I know that this is not the right way to do. I know that these changes need to come very, very strategically, slowly, so that they have the time to digest it, to practice it, to live it, to experience it. So that's something I'm dealing with right now. That's how the circumstances for me is affecting me right now. But you can do anything, but you cannot do everything. So when I say that, I mean that there is so many different tasks that you know that you need to do, especially when you are bombarded with situations that you were not anticipating. Maybe you need to be there for your children, or maybe you need to help someone in need, or maybe someone got sick, or whatever the situation is. You know personally that you cannot be at every situation that is arising. You have to choose. You need to choose which one is pressing and which one you need to pay attention to. Again, you can do anything, but you cannot do everything. So certain things we need to put on hold until the first thing is done, and then we go to the next, and then we go to the next. And that is done by just really quickly taking a step back, thinking about which one is now pressing, which one that do I need to do so that I can move to the next situation with full integrity, with full intention, and with full purpose. And that doesn't mean that you have to give them all up, but you just have to realize you can't do them all at once. Another one is remembering the bigger picture, because it's so easy to get completely worn down with all the little things in that situation in itself that you know that need to be handled, that need to be taken care of. So the bigger picture is what you do now is going to have a huge effect in what happens way later on, because situations change so quickly and your tasks is something that need to be adjusted to that situation. So when you think about what small decision are you going to make within that situation that's bombarding you, what are you going to do so that you are able to cope with that situation? And the way that looks like, it might be something comes right at you. You stop, you think, what do I need to do right now? Maybe that is to drink a glass of water, or maybe that is to take a 5-minute time out and reflect, or maybe that is to just first I'm going to take a 30-minute walk, meditate on it, maybe pray on it, maybe think about it, what I can do or how I can be of assistance to this situation so that I don't get defeated by the situation, but I can be actually helpful toward the situation. And that is the key. We don't want to add to the confusion. We don't want to add to the stress of the situation, but we want to help in the situation. But if we want to help in the situation, we first have to help ourselves. And that means, what do you need to do right now in that situation so that you can be of benefit, of help, of importance, or of aiding into that situation that you need to be in, or that you need to be present in. So 2 things: you can be anything but not everything. And the other one is remember the bigger picture. Remember how you can serve within that situation the best possible way. So if you can identify yourself with that, if this resonates to you, if this is something that you're feeling right now, give me a thumbs up on this post. Just to acknowledge that this is something that you're actually dealing with. And usually that's the first step of realizing that maybe this is exactly how I feel. This is exactly what I'm going through, and I don't know what to do about it. But acknowledging it really is the first step. So just give me a thumbs up, and with that, you're actually taking the first step yourself, which is such an important step. And as well, if you want to really see how some of the women are dealing with these kind of situations, then come over to our Facebook group, the Fire Up Academy for Women. We'd love to have you there, and would love to see how this can be of value to you and how this can help you. So yeah, I would love to see you over there, and wish you guys all a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye.